Hey everybody, how's it going? It's a Daily Shooter, and today we're going to be taking a look at one of my new favorite pieces of gear. This is from a company called Agilite. They make my favorite plate carrier, which is the K5. This is the AMAP, the Agilite Modular Assault Pack. Let's check it out. Now, Agilite's a company that's based out of Israel, and a lot of their stuff is actually being used by the IDF. So this is military-grade gear right here, and it's made really well. Now, one of the nice things I like about the AMAP is that when it says it's modular, it's actually modular. I've reviewed quite a bit of gear in the past 5 or 6 years that said it was modular, but for the life of me, I can't figure out how. This thing actually started out life as a backpack. It came with independent shoulder straps, and you can wear it like a backpack. You can run your comms, you can run your hydration. It's got a spot to run a hydration hose through it. You can put your helmet in the back. It's got a really nice helmet holder that's located in the back right here. I mean, it's a great pack all on its own. But you go ahead and you take those shoulder straps off. There's a piece of Velcro that runs through the back of that. It's the female Velcro, so it's the soft side. You take that off. There's Velcro on the back, and there's corresponding Velcro on the back of the K5 plate carrier. So you mate the two up, and it holds on pretty well. But, you know, ballistic helmets can weigh about 3 pounds, in some cases more, especially if you're going to be running stuff on your helmet. And so that can get a little bit heavy. They have buckles that are located on the side. You go ahead and strap these together, buckle them together. There are straps that attach to the top of the shoulder straps right here that kind of help distribute the weight of the pack itself. And so it is actually modular. You can wear it as a pack independently, or you can go ahead and you can lash it to your K5 plate carrier and wear it like that. So it's a really nice modular system, and it's easy to take on and off. I'll go ahead and I'll take it off real quick. On the back of the shoulder straps, this thing is held on with these little Velcro tabs. So we go ahead and we pull that up. There is a Velcro tab that's like Velcro on Velcro located underneath these handles right here. So we'll just pull this up, take this off. And then we have some clips that are located on the side. We'll just go ahead and unclip that. Unclip the other side as well. And now this thing is ready to be pulled apart just like that. Oh yeah, I forgot there's also clips on the bottom. So we have a total of 6 clips holding this thing to the K5 plate carrier. And again, like I said, there is Velcro on the back right here. So it's actually a really nice setup. So let's go ahead and talk a little bit more about the features of the AMAP. It's definitely something that you guys might want to look at, especially if you have like a bump helmet or a ballistic helmet and you want something to carry it in. Okay, so now let's go ahead and talk about some of the features of the AMAP. This is a very lightweight pack. Definitely doesn't add too much weight to your gear until you start putting stuff inside. Like I said before, it's got a spot for your helmet in the front. There is some mesh that's on the side right here that's going to allow for any drainage if you get water inside there. You simply take your helmet and you slide it in that pouch. And then there are a couple clips that help hold everything together. So you can see that we have some clips right here in the front. These simply buckle to a corresponding female clip on the top right there. And that holds your helmet in nice and tight, so it's not going to be going anywhere. So if this thing happens to fall or roll or whatever, it's stuck in this little pocket right here. And it's got plenty of space, so if you have batteries, if you have anything else that's attached to your helmet, there's going to be plenty of extra space for all of that stuff. Now, on top of being able to hold your helmet, there is a spot to run comms, there's a spot to run hydration. We have a hole that's located in the back right here that you can run everything through and kind of run it through your shoulder straps of your other gear. So the way that they designed it is really nice. It's got some MOLLE webbing on the side, so if you want to add some attachments or run some cords or cables through the side right here, you can do that. And we have some hook and loop that's located towards the top. You can go ahead, put whatever patch you have or that you want to put up there. This has its own independent drag handle. The K5 plate carrier has a drag handle as well. This has a handle on the top. It's really nicely stitched. Everything is pretty heavily stitched. So it's pretty well designed. I like the way that they thought this thing out. Now we'll go ahead and we'll open this thing up. We'll take a quick look inside. Now, I should mention that for the past 3.5 months, I primarily worn this with a bump helmet. Bump helmets are significantly lighter than ballistic helmets. I have worn this with hydration plenty of times. Water can get fairly heavy. And only one time did I take it out with both the ballistic helmet, which weighs about 3 pounds, and a full hydration bladder. And I can tell you that the weight distribution is good, feels good on your back, doesn't feel like it's pulling that plate carrier up at all. And with the regular backpack type shoulder straps on this thing, just feels like a backpack. It's really nice and lightweight. So let's go ahead and open this thing up, take a quick look on the inside so I can talk to you guys a little bit more about that. We'll go ahead and open this thing up here. Pop these clips so I can give you guys a better look inside. Now, one thing I want to mention is that this thing opens almost completely. That's one of the things I like about this pack. It's not something that just unzips around the top and then you have to reach and dig around. It opens the complete bag right here, so you have access to all of your stuff or anything that you might have inside. So we have some pouches in the back. This is where I put my hydration bladder. Go ahead and sit that in there. It's got this little bungee cord that you can cinch to tighten everything up. There is a hole that's located in the back right here. That's where you can run your comms or your hydration bladder through, and then again run that through your shoulder straps, either the shoulder strap of the pack itself or of your plate carrier. Now, one nice thing about this too is that it's got all this really nice material in the back. I believe this material right here is waterproof. Now, on this side of our pack, you can see that we have a zipper pocket. Go ahead and open that up, and that leads to a much larger pouch. Now, this large pouch is great. Just put, whatever supplies and gear that you might need to carry with you, and then just go ahead and close it up so it doesn't end up all over the pack. I went ahead and strapped that in there. Another nice thing about this one right here is that it's got this little strap on the inside. So if you want to hold anything in there, if you want to hold anything to the back of this pack, you can go ahead, put it in, cinch this thing nice and tight, and it's going to hold it to the back of the pack so that everything's in place. So again, zipper pocket, strap something in, and then you have your hydration bladder, pull that down, and everything's really nice and tight and fit in this little tiny unit. So it's pretty cool the way they have this thing designed, and I love the way that this thing actually works. Now, while I reattach the pack to the plate carrier, I want to talk real quick about civilians and body armor, and civilians and gear in general, because I am not in the military, I'm not in law enforcement, but I'm also not blind. I see what's going on in my local state government, I see what's going on in the federal government, I see what's going on around the world, and I am somebody who likes to be prepared. There's always going to be that person in the comment section that tries to put you down for having gear or plate carriers or plates or anything like that. They'll call it tactical. They're saying that you're trying to, play military or something like that. These are also the same people that will use the old adage, I don't put on my seatbelt because I expect to get into a car accident, but they'll have their CCW. Well, I don't expect to ever have to use this, but at the same time, it's nice to have around. I like to have it just to be prepared. It's all about being prepared. If you look at the state of things, we have open socialists in our government right now. The state of California is basically losing rights on a daily basis, and I'm not the type of person that wants to sit back and just wait to see if something happens and then panic at the last minute. I'm somebody who likes to have everything, and I want to be able to defend liberty if the time to defend liberty ever comes around. And that's why I have plates, that's why I have gear, and that's why I wear them all the time. So I guess what I'm saying is I'm a fairly logical person. You guys know that if you've been watching my channel for any length of time. I'm not a conspiracy theorist by any means, but I am somebody who likes to be prepared. And when I'm prepared, I like to have the proper gear. So this right here is a really nice pack. It attaches to a great plate carrier, and it's definitely something worth looking at. So I'll go ahead and I'll put a link to this down below. Check out the Agilite Tactical AMAP. Thank you all very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Please like, subscribe. Have a great day.